Russell Media, always hungry, never thirsty.
On a warm night in 1973, gunshots echoed through New York's Central Park. Those gunshots claimed the life of Melvin Combs. His death left a shattered wife who was left to support a young daughter and a 3-year-old son who would someday change the face of music forever.
Check this out. Get about your seats.
Songwriter of the Year Award, 7 Grammy nominations, MTV Award.
And the award goes to...
You know, he's magnetic. He got that superstar charisma.
Arranger, a producer, a writer, an artist. Puffy is a master at all those crafts.
In my craft, in my call, bring me your ears. See my fall, see my error, know my fault. Time home, see my law.
No one has 1,000% batting average. He's come the closest.
I call Puffy Black Sinatra.
I'm here to stay forever and never entertain that never. Come with me.
He's drama. He's a walking movie. I don't know how you could do it much bigger than him.
Come with me.
The year was 1973, and after her husband's death, aspiring actress Janice Combs was forced to bury her dreams of stardom in order to raise her family.
It's a hell up in Harlem. Another day, another dollar. Wake up to the barking from the rock wall.
Her only son, Sean Puffy Combs, picked up the dream where she left off.
I always like dreaming, you know. I always like letting my imagination travel. Now I'm free to go. Free to blow with the calicos and the Navajos. It's just the way this player knows anything goes. I was always a kid that was in the house. My mom was working, grandmother was there. She was in her room sewing, listening to gospel music. I was in the living room listening to James Brown, Sugar Hill Gang, Run DMC, LL Cool J. And just always dancing. In my house used to have a bunch of mirrors, just always dancing in the mirrors, pretending I was one of these entertainers. And I was able to be those people, you know. I was able to be an entertainer.
Puffy's dream of entertaining soon became a reality. Once he experienced his first taste of applause, there was no turning back.
My mother, she was a model, and she used to do fashion shows, and one time they had a little children's section. I came out there and I tried to steal the show. I was bopping, doing my posing like my mother would do. I got to keep on moving. As soon as that spotlight hit me, I just lit up. I just embraced it.
As Puffy grew up, entertaining became his obsession, and by the time he finished high school, he was a veteran at promoting hip-hop shows. Through college, Puffy took to the stage and pumped up the crowds, gearing them up for some of the biggest acts in the business.
I knew him first as a promoter. Through all the years of promoting and doing other things in the peripheral of stage performance, he's seen all the best. He's seen people that were labeled the best.
And he became a student of the craft.
I was digesting it first and foremost as a producer, what I would do track-wise. And then deep down inside of me, just screaming, I would be like, well, I would have rocked the show this way, or I would have did this, but I would never let that come out, because I was like, that was like so far of a dream off from me. It was just a dream inside, and I was comfortable with it just being a dream.
Bass. It was 1988, and Puffy was now fully immersed in the hip-hop scene. 6 nights a week, he commuted from Howard University in Washington, D.C. to New York City, where he held an internship with Uptown Records.
He became a significant part of Uptown Records very early on as an intern. He went from intern in 1 year or 6 months to a job.
This kid with no musical training watched and learned from hip-hop's elite.
Berry Gordy, Russell Simmons, Andre Harrell, they opened up these doors for me. And so when I got inside the room, I just took advantage of it.
And in 1989, Puffy emerged as a producer. He began working with his childhood idols, from Run DMC to Chuck D to Russell Simmons.
Puff came along and took it to a whole nother, somewhere else.
Puffy sampled, mixed, and remixed. He was redefining the face of hip-hop.
Everybody sampled. He just did it better than everybody else.
His choices of samples, and he just told us that a certain era was hot again.
He took the production to a level that no one else can match.
He has an intuition. He knows what makes you move. He knows what makes you feel.
I'm surprised at how young he is. And at the same time, he's very, very in command of his field, you know. He seems to know exactly what he wants.
In 1993, Puffy left Uptown to start his own label. For the next 2 years, Puffy and Bad Boy Records discovered artists and rediscovered the classics. Puffy had matured into one of music's premier and most prolific producers.
I produced Mary J. Blige, Jodeci, Mariah Carey, Tony Braxton, TLC, Boyz II
Men. One of Puffy's musical discoveries was a little-known rapper with big promise. His name, Christopher Wallace, better known as the Notorious B.I.G.
Sometimes your words just hypnotize me.
Puffy produced Biggie to the top of the charts, and on the way up, they became best of friends. As a producer and collaborator, Puffy could do no wrong. But as an artist, he was unfulfilled. So he decided to take the ultimate risk.
It's me.
The time had come for Puffy to produce himself.
One day I was experimenting with a track, and I was like, yo, that sounds good. And I was playing it for people just to get people's feedback from it. And can't nobody hold me down. Sold like 3 million records, singles. I was like, oh shit. Like this shit could really be real.
Don't knock me 'cause you're boring. I'm record sales soaring, straight touring.
In early 1997, Puffy and his friend Biggie entered the studio to shape Puffy's first solo album. It was the perfect team with the perfect dream. But Biggie would never hear the finished record. On March 9th, 1997, Biggie was murdered in Los Angeles.
I would've never thought it would have been like this.
It was just nothing but emptiness. It was just like I had a body, but nothing was inside.
Puffy was devastated, but he picked himself back up and finished the album. It became the ultimate tribute to his friend's life and to his own strength and talent.
Notorious, they got to know that life ain't always what it seemed to be. Words can't express what you mean to me. Even though you're gone, we still a team.
The album No Way Out instantly climbed to #1.
In terms of tragic events that would probably crush most people, he's been able somehow to take those tragedies and turn them around and keep going.
I know you're still living your life after death.
One of the transcendental moments in MTV history was the '97 Video Awards. It was like the perfect crossover moment to really take Puffy's career and move it to a much broader audience.
The single I'll Be Missing You, Puffy's musical homage to his friend Biggie, became an instant classic.
Clap your hands for everybody we lost. We miss you.
He was now emotionally prepared to take his show on the road.
Push it up! Push it up! Push it up!
While No Way Out was on its way to selling 7 million copies, Puff hit the road. Just like his first fashion show, he was strutting his stuff.
Hell yeah!
Just like his days as a promoter, he owned the crowd. And just like his idols, he was rocking the room.
When you can make people believe in what you're doing, they gonna ride with you. He don't really seem to have a difficult time doing that.
When he get on stage, it lights up. Everything lights up. It's that superstar shine.
You knew I was coming to put it down, so what now?
He's created an image, a personality, and a magnetism that have attracted people to him. You know, he has a unique set of talents.
Game is fast. Everything platinum with my name attached.
With the success of No Way Out, Puff was flying high, and in 1998 he landed back in the studio. It was time for a follow-up.
This album right here, I'm just ready as an artist, just stepping up my game.
Now ask yourself, why is he number one? Then ask yourself, who's done what he's done?
The new album is called Forever, and it promises to be a classic.
Cause they got me public enemy number one.
He ain't gonna let it out unless it kicks. The Black Sinatra ain't gonna allow it to happen.
What's pure Puff Daddy about this record is how revolutionary and groundbreaking it is. That just when you thought he had a formula for doing something, he's gone and done something new.
Take it back a little bit.
It's going to set everybody back on their ear.
Hot and sexy. Flavorful. Stylish. Cool. Exciting.
I want it to be an album that stands out. I want it to be an album that goes down in history. I want to be able to do the first album justice as the follow-up album.
Yo, now nobody party like we party. You wouldn't know till you cats seen me party. I hardly sip Bacardi, so you click think. A nigga too pretty to sip a mixed drink.
But Forever is more than just a follow-up.
He has reached down and deep and come up with an album that's very special.
It is the culmination of a lifelong destiny. Puffy's life has been both charmed and challenged, but he hasn't been blinded by the lights or derailed by tragedy. He has, in fact, always stayed focused on his dream.
I do to you, and if I'm who you came to see, then do what you gotta do.
A dream of entertaining forever.
It feels like a gift from God that he's bestowing all this happiness. Well, I love it. I love every minute of my life. This is a dream come true for me.
Wonder will he let me in